Aloha from Hawaii. No, not really. I would take that. We are for the warming up for a game in the final game, number 2 here today, against Elite 17 National. I have no idea where they're from. So there's no graphic up because you search Elite Volleyball Club, you get like 4 million pictures. So decided to just call it a day, and it's a volleyball. As I said, this will be the last game of the day. You hear me? You don't hear me? You don't know hear me? Steven don't hear me. Yen, where you at? You on? Make an adjustment. Which one? Does it matter? 3? How about now? You got me? Ooh. You got a lot of me? Bring it down a little more. Good. Get down, down, down. Good. All right. All right. Steve just had me turn it off so he doesn't have to listen to me. Let's hit the recordings. Because we're very good at forgetting that, especially me. So tired of piecing the huddle videos together to try to get them up because I always forget to start it. We are starting in lineup 2, maybe, kind of. I presume they're trying to give Barra a break. Since I don't know if she rolled her ankle or something. I see she has something on her upper leg, so I guess it was a hamstring or something. She was kind of limping in the last game. So this is for none of the marbles. There's no marbles in this game. Elite puts us into play. Overpass, down. I thought somebody was in the net, but no, that's fine. You can do that. No. Mabel, she's going to go long on that one. Picked up by Cam, Olive. Gabby off the hand. It's going to bounce around. I guess it's coming back. Yep, pick it up by Jazz. Olive. Mabel doing some interesting stuff up front. I don't know if that's planned or confusion or what. Mabel went to the outside. Gabby went to the middle. Giving some different looks. Picked up in the middle. Block. Rachel and Neela. Gabby just gets a little off that one, which is about perfect. Being just a little off, change the speed on that. They set back for the express and got the local. Dropped right down. Steve, you'll be proud of me. I'm blocking the trash can today. There's an ace from Mabel. Whatever happens, Steve, I'll make sure he doesn't get to the trash. I know. It must be off today. Push to the middle. Mabel. Olive. Gabby off the high hands. Making a reference to the gentleman who runs trash. I mean, I will give him the props that keeps the trash very empty, but he comes by about 9 times an hour picking the trash out and yelling at us for being in front of it. Rachel down the line. Pushed out, picked up by Jazz. Gabby over in the middle, and they're just going to let that fall. 5-2 is where we are. Mabel, kind of right in the middle, punched over. Olive. Rachel down the line off the hands and down. Hey, Steve, I'm okay with this. Mabel can just keep being selfish, not let anybody else have the ball, and just keep serving. I'm good with that. 6-2. Oh, good cover by Mabel. That was a pretty interesting play they put together on the other side to just kind of pop that over, deke the block completely out, and Mabel was there to pick it up. Up in the middle. The right side, rolled over. Rachel. Olive punches Mabel in the face to put that ball up. Olive, Gabby on the right side. They say out. I don't know. I couldn't see. There's a bunch of stuff in between us and there, so. Correction, 7-4. That's going to be a service error. 8-4. Alex, deep in the back right. Push to the outside. Picked up by Alex. Olive. Jazz. They came up, gave her a double block, and she said, yeah, I'll go over here instead. Nowhere close to the block. Cross court. They were looking for the down the line shot. It was a great hit by Jazz. That's out. Unusual service error by Alex. 9-5, the Dolly Parton score. Alex. Jazz. Cross court there. Olive, kind of a chicken wing. Free ball over, going back the other way by Jazz, and they came across court and they found. Yep. Hit it where they ain't. I guess I didn't shower this morning, so Steve's going to walk away. He's going the other side. It's kind of crowded area over here. That's going to be a service error. Back to the stands. 10-7. Bear comes in. We'll see how her leg's doing. Picked up in the middle. Push to the outside. Roll back. Rachel off the net cord. Yep, like I said, I didn't think it went over either. 10-8. Picked up in the back by Cam. Rolled out. It's a really good spot. It just carried just a little too much distance. Cross court there, just outside the 10-foot line. Picked up by Neela. Barra. Jazz rolls it over. Free ball, Cam. Barra is going back to Rachel. Cross court. Ping pong ball. 11-9. The ref seemed upset that we didn't have a ball to play with, so we had to go get that. Cam, deep in the back right. Alex going to recover that ball. Free ball coming over by Mabel. I think that was a little deeper than she wanted. Picked up. Pushes it back. Neela off the back. Picked up. Blocked by Mabel. Pushed deep by Mabel. Played up. Neela. Bit of an overpass shot right at Barra's head. She couldn't pick that one up. 11-10. Another servicer. 12-10. Jazz Arena will put this ball in play. Servers there, and we're at 12-10. Mabel, the hit, punched over. They do it again. Off the net cord and rolls over, finds the ground. 13-11. Olive to serve this ball. Gets smacked off the antenna. 14-11. Olive deep in the back right. Punched out. 15-11. Olive will put the ball into play. That's going to be an ace. That ball, I will admit that ball looked long from here, and when they all moved away, I figured it was going to be out, but caught that back line. Olive with the screamer this time on the left side. Neela is going to put that back cross court. That was a heck of a play by Neela coming across. First timeout, 17-11. Timeout, Elite. They're having a this game, I guess, decides some bottom standing somewhere. This is one of those 2-game minimums, so you have to play again things. This is our second game, so we will be done after this. And, oh, there's Olive. Puts it into play, out in the middle. Yep, right on the line. Going to end Olive's service run. 17-12. Got by Cam. Olive to the outside. Neela kind of pushes that over the block. That's not coming back. We got 7 of y'all watching today. If you happen to miss it earlier, today is Dan Nelson's birthday. So if you see him at a nearby military base, say happy birthday, Dan. Elite will put the ball into play. Cam, Olive, Neela, push. There's a good redirect there. Found its way to the ground. 18-14. It's a good year. It was the year we started broadcasting. Picked up by Cam. Out. Overpass. There's a service error. 19-15. That would be the year we got our first follower. Alex, deep in the back. That's not going to come back. 20-15. I feel like I'm playing bingo. Just keep calling numbers. It's a coverall. 45. Back in the back. Over. Picked up. Olive to the outside. Jazz, but they blocked that one. 20-16. Put the ball into play. Oh, I think that was going to be long, but Mabel decides she want to take a chance at that. Jazz cleans that one up. Neela out. 21-17. Served by Elite. Jazz down the line. 22-17. Ace by Camry. 23-17. Jazz decides to end that one. Trying to get the girls out of the view a little bit there so you can see some more of the volleyball coming down the line here. Push to the outside. Oh, they're going to return one of their own. It'll be set and match point, or correction, set point number 1. This is the first game, so number 2. Where's the other shirt? Near side. Oh, that's going to do it. First one's in the books. 25-18. We'll say in that last game, Bears' movement looked like it was pretty open and decent. We get ready to start set number 2 for none of the marbles at all. And Olive will start us off. Olive with an ace. Another ace. Service error. 2-1. Picked up by Cam. Olive. Nice back set down the line. Not sure if that was going to be in or out, but it was difficult to play. That's all that really matters. It's going to be 3-1. That's your score. The far side over there. Mabel will put this ball into play. Up Olive. Rachel deep. Too deep. 3-2. Elite puts this in. Comes off of Jazz's hands weird, and somehow Gabby's able to save that off the wall. He's going to get hit back deep. Cam, Olive, Rachel, and Neil is just going to say, yep, I'm done playing this game. She's going to hit that one. Gabby's going to go from the third row of the bleachers here to my right. Drops that in the back left. Outside crossed. Overpass. 4-3. Get a little appreciation message for the broadcast. You're very welcome. Glad we can bring it to you. Crystal clear video and crappy audio because nobody wants to listen to us. Rachel pushes that down the line. Cam and Gabby decide to hug it out in the middle of the court, and that's going to be a point. Not coming back. 5-3 is your score. Ace for Alex. See if we can get a few more of them. That was not Alex, that was Neela. Another ace for Neela. That Gabby served, so Alex didn't serve. Picked up, pushed the outside, off, oh, they're going to say touch, and long. 8-3. Picked up by Neela. Served, by Neela. Free ball coming over. Cam, good play up. Barra, Jazz, a little bit too long. Shoot a little bit more cross court, give her a little more real estate to play with. Picked up in the back. Tried to be picked up in the back, off the hands. Out. Nice kill by Jazamino. Camry will put this ball into play. Deep in the back, right. Push the outside, down, nobody's home. She found the spot back there, the open side. Obviously the corners are your highest percentage shots because it's the hardest places for people to cover. And that's where she picked. Went right back there to that back right corner. Nobody home. Picked up by Neela. Joust at the net. 50-50. Back. Jazz swung a little too early, which actually helped get that ball to go down. Now Jazz will serve. Picked up in the back. Free ball coming from the outside. Neela. Sarah. Slide. And confusion. She slid when she was supposed to slid. the outside. Oh, Alex in the front row gets a kill. Olive comes in for Barra. Guess Alex is going to play a full rotation. Picked up in the back. Push to the outside and not coming over. (12-6). Push to outside and out. Neela just wandered a little too far over. 12-7. Net cord. Push to the outside. Mabel off the high hands. Cam got a hand on that but couldn't make it playable. 12-8. Yeah, it's a little bit short. 13-8. Abel deep in the back right. Push to the outside. Picked up by Mabel. Oh, she's going all the way out to Gabby. She's going to put that one down. (14-8). Deep. Call Neela over the net. She was under the ball to play it, and Neela touched it. Rachel, Olive, set to Gabby on the right side. Neela's gonna. Gabby rolls it down the line. That was a heck of a shot, but somebody actually happened to be there. Spot nobody usually is. Olive from cross country to Rachel. Hits that ball. And it just gets stuck on her head. She couldn't do anything with it. Tried to play it, but lost enough momentum with it when she hit the ball that it just stayed right with her. Came right back down. Gabby from the third row of the bleachers. It's a long serve we get a little help with. Free ball coming over. Gabby. Olive. Rachel. Go in the middle. Down. I think looked like Cam was kind of setting up for a different shot when she got. Threw her off. Went out. She could do with it once it came. She seemed to be kind of leaning to her right and it came back to her left. Gab. Olive to the outside. Jazz may have been going out, but it got touched on the way, so we'll take it. Neela. Going to serve from the baseball field. That push over. Gabby. Rachel, blocked out. What? Hey! What happened? It was blocked out. Jazz with the hit down. 17-11. There's an ace by Kamari. Camera in the back left. For some reason today they're picking on that back left corner in all the games both games that we played. Jazz jumped too soon, had to hang and wait for the ball. Able to make the play. Picked up by Neela, played by Cam. Nice save. Then they get Cam coming back. It was a heck of a play by Cam to get that ball playable. Then coming back over, they just beat her coming back. She couldn't get to it. Big hit. Outside 19-12. Ping pong. Coming back over free. Neela. Not coming back. Gab. Timeout. Elite. Going down the backside of this last set here. Jazz launches that one. Camry. Barrett. Mabel got a bit under that one. One of her few over hits this weekend. Mabel, good play. We shouldn't have a whole lot of choice but to overpass that. Is right, dove right over the net. Picked up by Jazz, dumped over by Para. 21-14. Gab. Olive put this deep on the right. On the outside, rolled back deep, and Jazz just couldn't get to it. Picked up in the back. Cam. Free ball coming over. There's a good tool by Mabel. Gab will go in for Alex. I guess she didn't get to play front row this time. 22-15. Mabel serve. Do a redirect up there. Gabby almost takes Camry's head off playing that ball. Played over by Neela. Ping pong around back there a little bit. (23-16). We wind down this one. We remind you that next weekend we will be at MEQ the 16s. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The weekend after, the 11s will be there. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So make sure you join us for all that exciting action. Jazz puts that down the back. Olive. Rachel puts a little bit behind that one. Jazz. Olive. Rachel again. She's going to go the opposite way. That's not coming back. That will be set and match point. As Gabby will serve from the third row of the bleachers. Screamer for an ace, and that'll do her. So we will see you next week on Friday. And then after that, Friday, Saturday, Sunday next week for MEQ. So long from the South.